Hello YouTube, this is a continuation vid. Ran my first race with the Vision Hydration Pack and it went really well. I had no issues at all with any water or Gatorade, whatever, coming up, through the baffles, spraying over the bars. Some people seem to say that they had that issue. I did not at all in my first race, and it was a mix of some smooth streets going through subdivisions and then regular rough roads and stuff like that. What I did notice on the back of this this package here, which sits on the back, there's two extra pouches for like goo energy drinks, which I thought was really nice. I didn't notice that at first, and then you still have your zipper pouch, your small zipper pouch for a couple of small things, maybe a CO2 canister and whatever you'd want to put in there. You do have two baffles. You have your separate hydration packs. Each one has its own little baffle, part of the unit, and then you have your main part of the unit, which sits up on top of this thing, which slides in. You have your red, mesh type baffles that go into there. And like I said, I didn't have any issues at all. Had Gatorade in the back to go ahead and clean the unit out. Just use some warm water, not hot, warm soapy water. Bit into the ends to go ahead and draw soapy water in and out of this thing to do that, and then did the same thing to rinse it. Dumped it out, just tried to pump the bladders clean and get as much soap and stuff as I could out. So, but let's just go ahead and put this thing back together again. Basically, all you're doing is sliding your two bladders back in. You can hold them in place just with your hands. You have these tabs on these O-rings. You just go ahead and just pushing up with your hand on the inside and just kind of roll the O-rings over. I like to do the front one kind of sticking out towards the front of this thing. Make sure it's up all the way. There we go. And then do the same thing on the back. The back one I kind of go off to the back side of it. They go on relatively easy. A little bit of finger dexterity always helps. But then just that tab goes off onto the back. You have both your hydration bladders are in. This top piece, it's just goes on by friction. I did notice, you've got a little bit of adjustment with your aerobars here as far as your attachment, but this just basically slides on by friction. Goes in, snaps in. It helps to kind of just give the top of the unit a little bit of support, but man, once that thing is in, there's enough tension on there that if the bladders were full, it ain't coming off at all. So, but just real nice setup, real easy. Was kind of surprised. A lot of people complained about it, but I don't see any issues with it so far. You have your two Velcro straps that go through these two tabs on the back here. Your hoses basically come up and through. There is a little piece of Velcro on here that once this bottom tab goes in, you have your Velcro, and that kind of holds your water lines in place, which I thought was kind of nice thought process. But here we go. Let's go ahead and just put this bag back on. Got your two tabs. They just go through here and just resecure back to your pouch. A lot of Velcro back there. Just slide your hydration straws back on through, and just kind of make sure everything is folded in. Once it fills up with water, or whatever your beverage of choice is, everything is nice and secure. And then you just kind of move those straws around. They go ahead and fix back onto that, and that's it. Like I said, it worked out really well for me. I actually wish that these straws were a little bit longer.